Werewolves are a force to be reckoned with. These creatures are the ultimate hybrid, combining the ferocity and primal instincts of wolves with the intelligence and ruthlessness of humans. With muscles twisted like forged iron and claws sharp enough to shred bark or bone, they command the dark with brutal certainty. They are cursed beings, shapeshifters, who transform into wolves or half-wolves, and they are certainly not something to be taken lightly. The transformation they undergo is not just a change of form, but a complete shift in their very essence. A werewolf's body is the twisted marriage of man and monster. Towering over the average human when upright, its frame is built for brutality. The spine curves in a way that allows both bipedal and quadrupedal movement, making its motions unpredictable and unnervingly fast. Its entire form seems forged not for balance or grace, but for violent purposes. The jaws of a werewolf aren't just built for feeding, they're designed for finality. Each fang curves with a cruel purpose, able to crack bone and tear flesh like parchment. But it's not just the damage they can do, it's how deliberate it all feels. The history of lycanthropy stretches back to the conjunction of the spheres, that mysterious event which unleashed chaos and monsters upon the world. This affliction, like many others, was born from the merging of realms, and it has affected both humans and non-humans alike. The process of becoming a werewolf is not as simple as being bitten, despite what the old folk tales might suggest. There are two primary ways to acquire lycanthropy. The first is through a curse, a powerful enchantment that can transform a person into a werewolf, leaving them at the mercy of the moon cycle, forced to take on their monstrous form with every full moon. These individuals typically retain no memory of what occurs during their monstrous transformations. In their transformed state, they become something entirely other, a beast without restraint, governed solely by primal instinct and rage. The second way, though far less glamorous, is to be born to a werewolf parent. These lucky or unlucky souls have more control over their transformations and can transform whenever they want to. While they might find it easier to manage the beast within, they still carry the heavy burden of knowing they're forever bound to the curse. The idea that one could become a werewolf just by being bitten is mostly a myth, though, of course, there's always that small, unsettling chance it could happen. It's one of those folk tales passed down for generations, but in reality, the odds are slim. However, individuals unfortunate enough to be bitten are strongly advised to seek magical treatment, since the risk, though small, is not one to be taken lightly. It is also a dangerous misconception to believe that a werewolf's human side will guide its behavior. Although some werewolves retain fragments of human thought, their instincts remain wholly those of the beast. The real challenge, however, lies in figuring out how to kill them. Werewolves are immune to steel, so ordinary swords and weapons have little effect on them. They are also fast, brutal, and capable of regenerating quicker than most enemies can inflict injuries on them. The key to defeating them is silver. Yes, silver. A silver sword is required to deal any real damage. Just the touch of silver is enough to slow their rapid healing, creating a brief window to land a few solid hits before they regenerate. Without it, any effort in battle is likely to be wasted. That's just another reason why witchers are called when werewolves appear, because no one else brings both the silver and the skill to finish the job. Their regeneration can also be slowed by setting them on fire, making them bleed, or dosing them with poison. These methods are undeniably effective, but far from easy to pull off, especially given the incredible speed of these creatures. Engaging a werewolf in combat requires more than brute force. It demands strategy, patience, and substantial firepower. These creatures are fast, resilient, and unyielding, making reliance on strength alone insufficient. Those who face them must anticipate each move, prepare thoroughly, and brace for a long, grueling encounter. Bombs are another valuable asset in the fight, helping to wound werewolves, slow them down, or even disrupt their regeneration. Werewolves are creatures of the night, most active beneath the full moon. They tend to hunt alone, not out of solitude, but because their speed and strength render allies unnecessary. According to some accounts, the most terrifying part of encountering a werewolf isn't the claws or the bite. It's the chilling realization that you're being hunted, utterly alone with no hope of rescue. However, when confronted by an opponent capable of putting up a fight, a werewolf may call for reinforcements, specifically its fellow wolves. These allies come out to take the threat down faster. Together, they overwhelm their target with ruthless precision, turning a difficult fight into a swift and brutal takedown. While werewolves usually coexist peacefully with other canines, their relationship with werecats is far more strained. Tensions run deep between the two, and it's no secret that werewolves have little tolerance for their feline counterparts. If there's one creature best kept far from a werewolf's territory, it's a werecat. Though they possess the speed and strength of a wolf, werewolves remain cursed beings. And while that curse grants them immense power, it can, under rare conditions, be lifted. Breaking it requires great patience, precise knowledge, and a deep understanding of the dark magic that binds the werewolf. Only those cursed or transformed during their lifetime may find a glimmer of hope in a cure. But that path is anything but easy. The road to redemption is long and difficult. Yet for those with the strength to endure, there remains a faint hope that they might reclaim their humanity. Some research also suggests that wolfsbane might ease the symptoms. Still, expectations should be tempered since wolfsbane is not a miracle cure. While often mentioned in whispers, it falls far short of the hope many place in it. In the world of The Witcher, werewolves remain a lurking, ever-present threat. They are the kind of creatures that test an individual's skill, patience, and resolve. They are quick, brutal, and cursed with unnatural endurance. Bringing one down is no simple feat. But with the proper tools, a sound strategy, and a measure of luck, they can be defeated, or in rare cases, even cured. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more.